positive day and a productive day. So I'm happy about those things. We are on letter J, and I'm going to be short and sweet tonight, probably, because I got class in a little bit. And I was quite obnoxious this morning. So I got a lot out of my system. So I'm gonna share the first word I think is the one I like the best. And it's J for jovial, which is cheerful and friendly. Like, what a fun world that would be if everybody was just cheerful and friendly. It's kind of hard to be cheerful and friendly when we're using or hiding or lying or all those things. And I don't want to ruin the definition by dragging us down by pointing out the addiction stuff. So I'll just leave it at jovial means cheerful and friendly. The other frequent flyer, and I would say this one probably had the most votes across all the pages, and I'm not an expert, so I'm not going to be able to elaborate too much, but Jesus was the next word that I selected. And like I said, it was like a popularity one. And he just keeps showing up. Like there was some discussion in the alcohol-free class last night about, we're talking about law of attraction and stuff, and how Jesus was the first one to, well, maybe not the first one, him or Buddha. Anyway, he understood what law of attraction was. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the movie The Secret or the book The Secret. It's a premise that I'm not brave enough to try to educate anybody on yet. It's just something I believe in, and it's magical. It's really funny. All right, I'll tell you a little of what I know. So basically, it's if you think it and believe it and feel like something has happened, it will happen. That basically we have all the power in the world to summon greatness. And if we think negative thoughts, then we have the universe delivers us the negative stuff. It's kind of heavy. So that's why I don't really want to get into it because I can't explain it enough. But I know from my own experience, even before I knew about law of attraction, that it works. And the one specific example that I think of is when I didn't have a job and I went out and bought like a brand new vehicle before they figured out I didn't have a job, and I named it the Director Mobile. And I had said that my next job was going to be a director. And I just believed it. And people probably thought I was a little nuts. And I was like, well, I've done the work, so now it's time for it to pay off. And my goal was to be director by the time I was 40. And I was at 39. And sure enough, the process was as simple as getting an inquiry from a recruiter on LinkedIn. And from the time I met the recruiter to getting the job was less than a month to moving out to Kansas City. So that's the one whenever I start feeling a little doubtful, I'm like, yeah, I knew about law of attraction way before I knew about law of attraction. So that's part of why I'm a believer. So anyway, Jesus was said to have known this, The Secret, as well as Buddha. That was some of what I learned in class last night. I know I went off on a little tangent there. All right, the third word for our positive, upbeat, jovial episode tonight would be journey. And journey is, wow, I didn't pull up the definition. I think it's going to say something like a trip, right? Let me see what it comes up with. An act of traveling from one place to another or to travel somewhere. Okay, we got that one. I think we use the term quite a bit, journey, as a noun. You know, that we're on a journey, that it's happening, that it's the process of going from here to there. you've heard me say a bunch of times how grateful I am that my journey brought me to you and to here and to be exposed to all the things I've been exposed to. My journey had a purpose, I believe. And I believe that your journey has a purpose. And you're going to be able to go through your journey on your time. And that's just the way it's supposed to be. That's, again, what I believe in. So you take it or leave it, really. But even if you didn't believe that your journey was for a reason, I think we can all acknowledge that we're on a journey in life, whether it's to find the next, best job, or to start a family, or to explore or travel, like a real journey. So I think that just about all of us are looking for that. I mean, even when we're gambling, what was the journey to go to the casino? What were we looking to find at the casino? That's part of a journey. So I think that the recovery journey is the one I like the best. I think that without all the parts of my journey, I wouldn't have such a spectacular second half of my life to look forward to. And it's beautiful to recognize that. And it goes back to one of my favorite G's, gratitude. That's what makes this so clear. And you guys have heard me on some of the bad days. Some days I'm not quite as good at advocating for that, or even feeling it or practicing it, but it's part of my humanness, I guess. But it's always there. The gratitude is always there. And I'm grateful that I'm on a journey. I'm grateful that I can be jovial most of the time. And I'm happy that so many people have found Jesus as their higher power, that it got so many votes and stuff. So that's all. You got all my rambling this morning. So if you didn't listen to this morning, go back and check that one out. I actually sent it to people that I thought needed to hear it. So anyway, that's all I got. I will talk to you in the morning. And I don't want to forget to tell you as well, I didn't forget that we have step 6 to do before June is out. And I counted the days of June. And there's still enough time to work on step 6 at the end of the month. But I want to keep this positive mojo. And even if I go back to work at the building, which I just don't see happening in the next 2 weeks, we'll finish up the alphabet because I'm having so much fun with the engagement on social media surrounding it. Once I get to be an Instagram star, I'll do it on Instagram down the road. But yeah, it's a lot of fun interaction, and it's making me smile and keeping me pretty happy with the words and everybody playing. So we're going to stick with it. All right, beautiful people. Have a wonderful evening.